Hello there everyone, it's that wonderful time of year again, where we'll be partaking in the Starlight Celebrations in Final Fantasy XIV, otherwise known as Christmas to the real life people, I guess. I thought I'd start here because it's quite Christmassy. They've changed the decorations up this year, which I think is really nice. Now I say that, and maybe they've been like this for a while and I just didn't notice, but I'm pretty sure like normally there's a big tree here when there isn't this year, and it's been moved to out there, so at least they did something different. So we're just going to get on with it. So this is Not So Silent Night. Whatever her name is, because I can't say Ael's own names, has need of a little helper, and who is more helpful than you? Indeed. Me as in Hitomi, does everything for everyone, and no one else does anything for themselves. So, so we will do this. Oh, we're wearing the same, I didn't realise. Whatever her name is, Hitomi, how wonderful to see you. I just knew you'd be joining us again this year, just because I have to do it every year. We have lots of surprises in store, especially for little ones. Excuse me. Starlight Celebration wouldn't be complete without beaming smiles of all those darling children. Yeah, I guess. One of said surprises will involve a tradition from the frozen climes of Ishgard. A little snow makes the world glisten and sparkle, but too much can... I should read this through before I read it out, because my brain got stuck. But too much can... I did it again. Too much can be ever so dangerous, as these guardians know all too well. That is why the adults prefer, wow, this is going to be great. That is why adults offer song to the saint of the mayor. I've never tried to say any of these names, I'm sorry. So that he may keep the blizzards at bay. But it's snowing here, so... While the weather here in Gridania is nowhere near as inclement as... Is it inclement the right pronunciation? I apologise if it's wrong. Inclement as that of... It's the spacey, that's what's bugging me. That a festive song like that would make the proceedings even more memorable. And when the singing is over, we'll give each child in the audience a present. Oh good. Luckily, several local businesses have agreed to fund all this merrymaking. Are you familiar with... of Black Rabbit traders by any chance? She has been particularly eager to lend us a hand. I don't remember who that is. I hope they're just a normal person. From the decorations to the costumes, there is scarcely an aspect of the celebrations in which she hasn't been involved. Okay. In fact, she has even agreed to arrange the musicians who will be I know you said signing, who will be singing here at Miketo's amphitheatre. The only trouble is, I haven't seen her for a while and I worry that she may have encountered complications. Okay. Now I'm sure there is nothing to worry about, but I would be ever so grateful if you speak with her. Perhaps politely remind her that the success of the Starlight Celebration hangs in the balance. Okay, I will do that. Oh god. I'm dreadfully sorry to impose on you like this. No, you're not. But we are up to our baubles in tasks that simply cannot wait. Could you do me this one teensy favour? Yes, of course. Hitomi is always happy to help. Oh, that's terrific. She's probably at her stall near the Aetheryte Plaza. Okay. Oh, is it? Okay, I know who that is. I'm fairly confident I know who that is, so we're just going to head over there right now and get this going. Okay, here we are. This is exactly who I thought it was going to be. My Center? Maybe that's her name? You told me how lovely to see you, and yes, not only am I a staunch supporter of Hatching Tide, but the Starlight Celebration as well. Did we have to do something with you for Hatching Tide? Because if we did, I don't remember. Well, it was never my intention to keep whoever she is. The only way I can see that is but I'm thinking it's supposed to be like Amy, but just weird spelling, but I'm not going to continue. Waiting! Sorry, I'm just rambling now. I'll happily explain everything as soon as we take this conversation somewhere a little more private. Okay, might suggest a secluded area by the Leather Workers Guild. Okay, I know what you mean. think. This is a very strange, secluded place or private place, so let's just see what she has to say for herself, if anything. So maybe we're going to be sent on a goose chase or something. Oh no, here we go. She's probably going to say something. Whatever her name is, because I give up. Thank you for agreeing to meet me here. I'm on good terms with Guild Master Jiva, and she lets me use this space for, well, that's a story for another time. Or perhaps never. I imagine never, because I think you're up to illegal activities. Naturally, a quiet spot like this is ideal for avoiding unwanted attention, while the guard, who's been asked to turn a blind eye, is an effective deterrent to any would-be eavesdroppers. There's a guard, okay. She has a monocle, I didn't even realise. I expect you remember the whole... the what? The homunculi. Homunculi? Homunculi? Homunculi. This is why I don't read these, because they sound ridiculous. I expect you remember the... whatever that word is from Matching Tide all those years ago. Oh, I think that... okay, I understand. It's just... yeah, okay. Well, maybe you've seen them delighting crowds and stealing hearts while on your travels. I really don't remember this at all. We at Black Rabbit Traders are more than happy to cover their expenses, provided that they perform dressed in our wares. I can only hope that their post-concert proclivities do nothing to endanger our reputation. Of course, it won't do to have this conversation interrupted by legions of squealing followers, hence our current venue. As for their role in the Starlight Celebration, I jumped at the chance to have them take centre stage. I really don't know who these people are. I'm assuming that she's talking about these people. Admirers will flock from miles around to have the chance to see them, whatever, and their new specially prepared material. I'm so confused. I swear I can't remember this at all. If anyone feels like refreshing my memory, unless the game does it itself, please do. I can picture it now, the dulcet tones of my beautiful bards filling the ears of festival goers young and old, with Black Rabbit Traders making kill hand over fist from all the garments we sell. Do you sell? Okay. And what's more, the presence of such renowned artists will raise the profile of the celebration, meaning that what's her face and just Starlight celebrants will have even more reason to be cheerful. Okay. All that remains is for the people to fulfill their part of the bargain and put together a few songs for the concert itself. Therein lies the problem. Why? Oh no, they're gonna have colour-punned names. Or Scarlet. It's red. Scarlet. It's a red colour. Well, as any other performance, we would mesmerise the crowd with a few favourites from our repertoire, such as Fair Lady Return My Breeches, or Hey Nonny Nonny Maiden Most Bonny. Okay, I think this has been made up for this event. I swear they have never been in this before. Fearing that such material may not be appropriate, we thought it best to work on some new pieces, right? Are you a boy band? But this occasion calls for traditional Ishgardian music, whereas we... oh, I didn't read his name. Augustinial. That's not a colour. There is no colour hidden in there, I don't think. Unless it's in a different language. Whereas we weave our entrancing melodies in the classic Britannian style. To better fulfill the needs of the Starlight Celebration, we sought the aid of an Ishgardian composer. Upon taking receipt of the manuscripts, however, we found that they were written for a mixed choir. Oh, I see. 4 singers, 2 male and 2 female. Can one of you not do a lady voice? It does not take a musical aficionado to appreciate that the people are ill-equipped for such performance. Why? Do you all sound like tenors or something? What names are these? Orsilpho? To make matters worse, there simply isn't time to have the pieces rewritten. We are well and truly out of our element, like proverbial babes in the wood. Whatever will we do? Find a lady. And yes, I need to find one. All this moping is getting us nowhere. Are you professionals or not? They're not, because I've never heard of them. What we need are solutions, and fast. First of all, let us select our vocalists. Luckily the composer has provided instructions on the kind of voice required to carry the melody. Though I must admit I can make neither head nor tail of these notes. I know music! One of the female voices must be oh, never mind, it's just describing me. One of the female voices must be as uplifting as birdsong on a crisp winter's morning, and the other ephemeral or as a zephyr across the sun-dappled stream. Okay. For the males, reminiscent of a mighty oak's outstretched boughs. Yeah, boughs. And deep and cavernous as the boughs of the earth. That doesn't sound good. We have to start our search somewhere, I suppose. Yes, of course you do. Tell me perhaps you can help. Well, this is why I'm here. You just go, no. Just say, hey, we need to find singers. Done. Can you think of anyone who possesses a voice as uplifting as birdsong on a crisp winter's morning? I don't know. A chocobo. I have genuinely no idea. I'm going to say chocobo because it's funny. A chocobo. A chocobo? Where the manuscripts mention birdsong, I don't think it was supposed to be taken literally. You can't have one of those smelly beasts quaking. It's like during the concert. Oh. If I were you, I would avoid making similar shapes in the future. Oh my god. Oh no. I think I screwed it up, but at least it was funny. It really doesn't suit you, dude. Like a better suggestion, how about, what's her face? Come to think of it, she may... I'm sorry, I can't help it. She may well be the perfect choice. A charming young lady like her is sure to have a singing voice to match, which is not true. She probably can't sing at all. With that settled, we should move on to our second female vocalist. Can you think of anyone with a voice? But now what's the suggestions? Ephemeral as a what? Okay, so basically, the last answer is a dumb answer. You don't say those because otherwise they get mad at you. Top answer is probably correct. And the middle answer is probably going to get just a weird response in general. I'm going to say the middle one just because I feel like she'll be like... Okay, that was bad also. The eldest seed seer herself. How you taken leave of your senses? Generous and benevolent she may be, but I struggle to imagine her joining our little choir group. True. Does anyone think for it? I'll just have to do it myself. Okay, so basically, my choices mean absolutely nothing in this and I just go for the top answer, right? So you want to think for it, I'll do it myself. My devotion to the whatever and black rabbit traders compels me. There is also the fact that I have already invested too much in this venture to allow it to fail now. But boy, if you can't sing, can you sing? Whatever her name is, my darling, it would be an honour to join my voice with yours in musical matrimony. Who says you three are going to be singing either? You might not have good enough voices for it. Let's not get carried away. For all you know, I could be a dreadful singer. You probably are. Okay, noted. Fear not, my lady, for we shall be on hand to provide all the tutelage you might require. The question remains, which two lucky fellows will be accompanying you? Reminiscent of mighty oaks, outstretched boughs, I would say that description fits Augustine Hill's soaring vocals. I couldn't agree more. Finding someone whose voice is deep and cavernous as the boughs of the earth may prove a little more challenging. The weather, music, rarely ventures into the lower notes. So what? I'm confused. I am really confused about what their problem is, but okay. At the risk of volunteering myself to that role too, mayhaps we should put the matter to one side for now. Didn't want to ask a favour. You told me, might I be able to ask a favour of you? 2 favours actually. Yeah, great. You just asked me a bunch anyway. Keen as always, and I haven't even told you what the favours are yet. I really shouldn't be keen, considering that you were just really rude to me for suggesting a joke boat, but there we go. I need you to collect the conductor's baton from Beatin of the Carpenters Guild, I hate his name, as well as an order of choir surplices from Redolent Rose over at the Weavers Guild in Order. After paying a visit to these master artisans, head straight to whatever her name is in Miketo's amphitheatre. She will be expecting you. Well, yeah, she would. In the meantime, it seems prudent for us to rehearse away from prying ears. Now make haste, you told me. Okay, yes, off I go to do all of your work for you. Welcome back, Demi. Are you here to show me your latest creation? Nope, I'm not. I haven't done woodworking for a very long time. Ah yes, I have the conductor's baton right here. Since the guild seldom receives orders for such items, I thought it best to deal with this one personally. The maple gives it a certain degree of flexibility, while the cork grip allows it to be held between thumb and index finger without you dropping it. It doesn't matter what it's made of, but okay. I'm confident that whatever her name is, will appreciate the quality of the craftsmanship. While my services do not come cheap, she is sure to feel that her money was well spent. And spend she did. In all honesty, a simple twig would probably suffice. This is what I just said. But nothing is too good for her, whoever. I must admit, I do not see the appeal in these pretty boys. Neither do I, Beatin, neither do I. The sigh of a saw on wood and the tap of a hammer on chisel are all the music I need. Okay. I won't make the joke. Okay. Oh, right, I need to go to order, so, where is the button? I am here, give me the things. Well, if it isn't Utomi, I trust you have not been neglecting your needlework. Yes, I have. I have been neglecting everything in this game. In this world. In this world. The choir? Is it really? Is it surplices? Or am I saying that wrong? Because I feel like it's wrong. The choir surplices. Not the most challenging request the guild has received, but a welcome change from all the plebeians asking us to add bottom flaps to their culottes. Yeah, that's it. I was like, what are these things called again? Because they're not really common. Another pleasant surprise was the amount that whatever her name is was willing to pay for them. So generous was she that I thought it only fair to include a few more. Knowing her, she will find a way to pitch them to festival goers, so any surpluses, okay, yeah, that's it, could be sold on for a profit. This could even mark the beginning of a very lucrative venture for black market traders and the Weavers Guild. Okay, good. Our mutual acquaintance, I trying to say a different word, I don't know why, is undoubtedly counting the guild as we speak, so I suggest you deliver these garments to her post haste. Best of luck with the Starlight Celebration, thank you. Bye. Off to Gridania. And here we are, back from Gridania to finish this quest. Is this the end of everything and it's just going to be like that quick and easy? You're back. I was considering sending out a search party for you too. Is everything alright? Blah blah blah, I did everything you wanted to do. Here's the stuff. Or what was required of me, I should say. Unless I'm very much mistaken, these look remarkably like a conductor's wand and some sort of smocks. This may seem like an odd question, but why are you giving these to me? I don't know, I was told to, that's it. Did I forget to tell you not to worry? All will become clear once you've changed into your service and are ready to rehearse. Hi. Rehearse? But I don't remember agreeing to sing, and I'm fairly certain you never even asked me. Sorry dear, change of plans. To be honest, knowing how committed you are to the Starlight Celebration, it never occurred to me that you might be opposed to the idea. Can I sing instead? That would be good. Well, we cannot disappoint our little ones. I suppose it is only... Huh? That doesn't make sense. I suppose it is only meet that I at least try. Is this like an old phrasing that I am unfamiliar with? Because it genuinely makes no sense. Very well, I'll do it. If it makes you feel any better, I will be singing too. Bear in mind that I lack your experience when it comes to entertaining the masses, so if there is anyone who should be nervous, it's me. I think it should be us. Everyone else should be nervous. Besides, there's no time for dilly-dallying. You still have to find a man with a voice deep and cavernous as the bowels of the earth. Okay. Bainfeld. That's what I'm going to say his name is. Are these the musicians? We better start checking the amphitheaters. What did you call them? Accused sticks? No, that doesn't. That don't sound right. Oh dear. You there. Are you one of the Starlight celebrants? No, he's just dressed up for fun. I am a member of the Adventurers Guild. Besides, every year they give me leave to help out with the festival. Remarkable, his every word reverberates to the core of my soul, deep and cavernous as well of the earth, why he's titan incarnate. You see, I was going to suggest whatever race they are. I keep wanting to say Gap, but that's Final Fantasy XI, not this game. Rogoiden, something like that. My thoughts exactly. Who could have guessed that the perfect candidate was under our noses, figuratively speaking, of course, this whole time? It's only ever figuratively speaking. I'm really confused by that. Okay, how would you like to join our choir? I don't see why not. When it comes to being big and loud, no one does it better than me. Yeah. Ha ha. Glad to hear. While I would normally balk at sharing my stage with rank amateurs, I am willing to make an exception. Obviously, none of you can even hope to reach my standards. Someone kill him. But with sufficient practice, we should be able to approach adequate or even not displeasing. As for those people, I have something else in mind. While you may not be serenading us with your angelic vocals, you will instead be blessing the children with the presents I have prepared. Great. I will make sure they keep their hands off... Okay, yeah, that confused me for a second. Okay. I will make sure they keep their hands off of the children's mummies, no matter how yummy they might be. If whoever can limit their flirtations to a well-timed wink here and cheeky smile there, we'll have them eating out of our hands without any lasting repercussions. See, this sounds really bad, and it sounds like all three of these people should be in jail. I have a question. Who is the conductor stick for? Me! 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 Yes, it's me! Yes! Why are you shocked, Tommy? You catch on quickly, don't you? I'm not asking you to do this entirely from the goodness of your heart. I will see to it that you are appropriately remunerated. Remunerated. I always thought it was a different word, never mind. In some form. Yes, you're going to give me clothes. And Hitomi is a bard. She can sing and she can play instruments, so why can't she be in the choir? Never mind. Yeah, that's about right. Let's punch some people. I would say compared to the 4 members of the choir, you have the easy job. Judging from what I've seen at other concerts, you just need to look the part and wave baton a bit simple. See, I have always said this, and I spoke to someone many years ago about what is the point of conductor. And it's actually... I'm not going to explain it, but it's actually a quite important job. While the musicians can sing and play the piece, you need someone to hold it all together. So even though it looks like people are just looking at their music sheets, they are actually paying attention to the conductor also. So yeah. It's not as simple as people would believe it to be. Rather you than me, friend, I wouldn't know where to start. I'm much more comfortable bellowing away to me heart's content. I don't like these weird speech patterns. Anyway, let me know when you're ready for some conducting. I know. Complete. That took me forever because I decided to read everything out for a change. Because I read super quick, but I'm like, I'm just going to read it all out to you. Put in the effort to do it. I pause because of this person's name that's behind me, I should say. Doesn't she look nice? Let's take a screenshot. I must say, the thought of singing in front of everybody does make me rather nervous, but then again, they might not be able to hear me above Banefeld anyway. Have you noticed how there are some names I'll like just be happy to try and say, and then there's others just like, no. Okay, so we talk to him for the next quest, which is a repeatable one, so that means there is stuff to collect to earn items. Branch rewards 2 and 3. So, branch? Okay. Bayveld is keen to put his... a concerted effort. Bayveld is keen to put his booming voice to good use. Okay. We will do it. I'm just going to read this properly because I can't do the weird speech. Ready for a bit of singing. Oh, if you're wondering where whoever she is has gone, she's keeping an eye on her store. She'll be right back when it's time to get started though. Okay, sure. You'd think she'd have enough on her plate already, what with all that buying and selling. Good for her. Oh, good of her to find the time and guild to help us lot with the festival. Her voice isn't half bad. Neither. Either. That could be anywhere. It's hard to believe she wants someone like me to be in her choir. I don't know the first thing about music. Best I can manage is a few sea shanties, and that's only when I'm in knee cups. Only when I'm drunk. I think that's what that means. Might as well make the most of it, I suppose, and if we're enjoying ourselves, maybe the younglings will too. As long as they stick around long enough to get their presents, we can consider it a success. Okay. But how about you? Had a chance to practice your... Had a chance to practice your wand waving? If not, well, it's a bit late to start now, but I'm sure you'll pick it up as we go along. Yes, I will. It looks like we've already got a few people lined up to watch the show. You can see the Starlight celebrants herding them together just over yonder. This is why I don't read. I'd watch out for the enthusiastic-looking lass over there, though. She's been telling folk about the most lauded musicians the realm has ever known, oh dear, and they seem to be lapping it up. I appreciate her drumming up a crowd like that, but I think their expectations might be a bit too... Oh, okay, that is a bit too high. What with this being our first performance? Might be an idea to start with the other lot. They seem less like to take offence to a flat note or two. Huh? Once we're feeling confident, we can take a crack at something tricky. Oh, I see. I didn't realise what you meant. That was weird. But you're the conductor, so you get final say as to what we sing and when. Well, there's no time like the present. Let one of the Starlight celebrants know when you're ready to begin. Quest difficulty and rewards will vary according to which Starlight celebrant approach. Okay. Well, let's pick an easy one, assuming there is an easy one. Oh good, it's just going to dump me into it. Okay, I'll just read it. Finish your preparations, that's good. I've been struggling to keep the younglings amused while they wait. Then I told them that only the most well-behaved child would receive a present. That works, and they soon settled down. Anyway, it's about time we got started. This way, please. Speak with this Starlight Celebration. I'm useless. Speak with this Starlight Celebrant to begin the Cantabile. You will earn 2 certificates of good cheer for successful completion of this piece. Okay. To attempt the Capriccio. Speak with the splendiferous Starlight Celebrant. The rewards of successful completion vary according to difficulty. So this is the easy one? Maybe? Because it's 2 and 3. So 2 must be easy and 3 is harder. Oh, the choir will now perform a song. Time your inputs with the on-screen prompt. So it's a minigame. When a blue prompt appears left, time your input as the diamonds overlap. Overlap what? When an orange prompt appears right, make several rapid inputs until the prompt disappears. Okay, so blue once, orange many times. The controls are as follows. Mouse left click and right click anywhere on screen. Good. Keyboard any standard unmodified key. Any standard unmodified key? What does that even mean? To access the pause menu, press the escape key or start. I can't press start, I don't have a controller. Button from which you may choose to end the performance. Okay, so you can pause the minigame, that's good. If you fail to follow an on-screen prompt, you will incur a penalty, well obviously. When a certain number of penalties have been incurred, the performance will not end immediately, but your attempts will be unsuccessful. A certain number, okay. In the event of failure or quitting during the performance, you may attempt it again by speaking to either the Starlight Celebrants. Okay, great. I forgot what button I wanted to do. Why am I taking screenshots of this? I don't know. This is not going to be good. Don't mind me just taking screenshots. I did it! I tried to be as quiet as possible while I was doing it, just so you could hear the music. Success! Perfect chain. Audience satisfaction 9 out of 9. Score. Blah blah blah. You can read this, I don't need to read it to you. Results will close in 22 seconds. Great. That's pretty easy to do, actually. Sure, it shouldn't take too long to earn tokens and stuff. Phew, this singing looks harder than it looks. Good thing we had you to keep us in time. Yes, it's a very good thing you had me. Of course, we'll be putting on more shows all the way to the end of the Starlight Celebration. I think we'll be able to put on a fairly convincing performance even without a conductor. But if you've got time to spare, why not join us for another sing-song? Yes, I will. Oh, and one other thing, I think What's-Her-Face wanted to say something to you. Probably to say thank you or something. So I got that. So if I do the other one, it's harder, I'll get more. So I can repeat that, but I will complete the quest for now and then I will continue doing that after. Oh, that's funny. So I can't read this as it is written. But this is basically trying to say, in my opinion anyway, theatre rhythm, which is a Final Fantasy game. Final Fantasy theatre rhythm. It's a rhythm action game where you have to like do whatever to the, you know what I mean, music stuff. So we get all this stuff from doing this. So this will be the last quest, I imagine. What's-Her-Face is beaming with delight following the resounding success of the concert. Good. That was incredible, considering that only Augustinio has any real experience. It's hard to believe we were able to keep up with him. Of course, your conducting is what made it all possible. Yes, it's me, totally. We would have been lost without you. As planned, names are handing out the presents. It truly is a marvel to see so many children arriving to collect gifts, but I do wish whoever would pay more attention to the younglings and a little less to their mothers. Still, they are doing ever such a good job. Maybe if the fathers came along, they'd pay even more attention to them. Who knows? Don't assume everyone's straight, okay? What? No more presents? Oh dear, they ran out of presents, what a shame. I'm dreadfully sorry, little ones. Unfortunately, the saint of Nemea, or whatever, has not blessed us with quite the right number of gifts. Are you just turning them down because they're poor? Or something stupid? We never expected the choral performance to be so popular. Had we known, we would have prayed for a few more parcels. Oh no, whatever shall we do? There must be something we can give them. The saint knows I've been bad, that's why I can't have a present. Ho ho ho, fear not, all ye faithful, the saint of Nemea has heard your prayers, rejoice, for I am come bearing gifts. Hearken one. Wait, is that hearken? I guess it is. Hearken one, hearken all, for a bevy of festive treats awaits every good boy and girl, all courtesy of my little helpers. Now, who has been good this year? Everyone! Give everyone gifts! Me! I've been on my bestest behaviour. What a wonderful surprise! Your arrival is timely indeed. Ho ho ho! Thinking nothing of it. The saint of Nemea lives only to bring joy to the realm. But did I perchance see a young girl with tears in her eyes? Yes, go and get her! Verily, my work here cannot be considered complete until that sweet child is smiling once more. Are you going to go? Yes, I could not agree more. She was beside herself when she heard there was no present for her. I think she blames herself for some reason. We must find her without delay, although I get the impression that the sight of a member of the festival staff would be rather upsetting for her, at least until she has had a chance to calm down. Hitomi, could you ask if anyone has seen her? I will just go and find her myself, because it's a waste of time otherwise. Thank you, she can't have gone far, but keep your eyes peeled. Britannia is full of little nooks and crannies perfect for hiding. I know, I have been here for many years. And with that I must depart, for I still have many parcels to deliver and so little time. May the blessing of Mayor be upon each and every one of you. Ho ho ho. Bye. Seasonal event accepted. Wait, that was accepting it? It takes so much longer when you're trying to read it out. I only have to go to here. What am I doing? Ask a bystander. Well, there's only one person we can ask, and that's Simpkin, I think. A crying girl, why yes. One went running in the direction of New Gridania, though for the life of me I could have sworn they were tears of joy, presumably brought on by the magnificent display at the amphitheatre. Had I known the truth of the matter, mayhap I could have offered a gentle melody of my own to ease whatever ails her troubled heart. I sincerely hope you find her a fellow musician. Yes. So, asking New Gridania. Okay. We will ask the Wood Wailer. I feel bad that you don't have your own name. Sorry, can't say I pay much attention to bawling babes. Got enough of my own at home. Might be worth asking around the Adder's Nest though. Always a lot of folk coming and going. Maybe one of them saw something. Yes, maybe indeed. I wonder, could it be this person? Gavin? Well, yes, I saw a girl matching your description darting off in the direction of the acorn orchard. But since this area is frequented by a large number of young children, I didn't think anything of it. It appeared to me that she was unaccompanied there. Where? Down there. Behind this place. I didn't even realise this was called Acorn Orchard, so there we go. Hello little girl, let's deal with you now. I know you. You're the stick. You're the stick wavy lady. From the concert. Are you cross with me? No. Oh, good. But that's why I got no present, because I was naughty. It's just me and Daddy. He's a wood wailer. But he's always busy. He only comes home at night when I'm asleep. But today he wasn't busy, so we went to the market. I said I wanted a flower hairpin. Aww. But he said next time. When is next time? Maybe there is no next time. He's always too busy. So I said I hate you, and then I ran away. That's when I saw the concert. I wanted to hear the music, so I went there by myself. But then I didn't get a present. It's because I said I hate you to Daddy and ran off. No. It's not your fault, child. I am to blame. I know you too. You're a singer. Haha, not quite. Think of me as one of the saint's little helpers. He is not the only one who gives presents. I brought one too, just for you. Now hold still, close your eyes. Is it the hairpin? No. Ah, the hairpin, just what I always wanted, but how did you know? Well, someone gave this to me to look after. He told me that you had been standing in front of Black Rabbit Traders, staring at it every day. That somebody also asked me to hold on to it, as a present for the Starlight Celebration. Which is why when you asked him to buy it for you, he said next time. He didn't want you to know he had already bought it. So that means... Yes, that's right. No, why don't you run along and find him? Thank you, Saint's little helper. Thank you, stick wavy lady. I promise I'll say sorry to Daddy. Well, that's good. At least something nice happened. Whoever thought doing good deeds could be so tiring? I know, it's exhausting. You should have seen the way she was milling about near my stall, day after day, staring at my floral hairpins, and the way I am so slow, and the way she'd been talking with one of the wood wailers, with the pleading look in her eyes. I suspected I'd found a customer. Sure enough, he came over one day and asked which of my wares the girl had been looking at. He bought it and requested that I keep it safe until the Starlight Celebrations, no doubt to hide it from his daughter. Imagine my surprise when he came by, asking not after the hairpin, but his little girl. He'd been desperately searching for her after she ran off. I couldn't very well leave him to search for her on his own, certainly not on a day such as this. I am one of the 6 little helpers after all. Amazing, you actually do stuff for people. That's right, that was my face, Toby did me. Yes, you heard me correctly. Is it so surprising that I could get into the festive spirit? Yeah, it is, considering how bloody rude you were. Besides, if I treat them with kindness now, her father may be inclined to buy her more presents in the future, of course. Why she might become a paying customer herself when she has money of her own to spend. That is the key to good business. Plant seeds and watch them grow. And to be honest, I underestimated how many presents we would need for the concert. It's a good thing I had the hairpin from her father to hand. Of course, I have to thank you. Why? I'm just screwing up everything now. I have you to thank for tracking her down. You are an awful lot easier to find than a wayward child, am I? Do I have a big neon sign that says, Tommy is over here? Come to think of it, what's her face would be relieved to hear that this little incident has come to a satisfactory conclusion. Would you be so kind as to put her mind at ease? Yes. I, on the other hand, have a rather more pressing engagement. I simply must change out of this unflattering costume. It looks better than the clothes you were wearing. Although I suspect I may have to wear it again before the festival comes to a close. Well then, ta-ta for now. Bye, moany woman. Now I get to go back to what's her face, and that's a wall. Okay, well this is it. This is the last step. We'll get a bit of a cutscene, I'm sure. Why is this person still here? So, did you find her? Yes, I did. Blah blah blah. My, whoever. She never ceases to amaze me. I suppose she can add cheering up crying children to her lengthy list of talents. And you seem to have quite the knack for finding missing persons. I find missing everythings. I dare say that comes in handy from time to time. Yeah, time to time. Every other person wants me to find something. Anyway, I hope we will be spared any similar misadventures for the rest of the festival. Yes, you will, because there's no more of this to do. This is supposed to be a happy occasion after all. If it gives even one youngling reason to be upset, it will have all been for naught. But now that's over, and we can all go back to enjoying Starlight Celebration. Yay! I know you've already done more than enough to help us, but if you fancy leading the choir again, which I will several times, the Starlight Celebrants and I would be absolutely thrilled. We are still inundated with visitors from far and wide, all clamouring for a chance to experience the authentic yet unique Ishgardian music spectacle and receive a gift from the saint. And here is one for you. The clothes, because things. While I suspect that the presents may be somewhat more enticing than our singing, I can say without a shadow of a doubt the whole enterprise has been a roaring success. Indeed. Theatrism! That's what I was going to say that says. Still, Curtain Call, which is the sequel to the original game. And I have both. Okay, I'm going to put on the gear now, so we can take a good look at it. Here we go. So basically it's just what she's wearing. Yes. It looks very, choir-y. I cannot think of anything else. Regal? That works. Yes, well, I'm going to continue and I'm going to do the hard version of the mini-game. Okay, I kind of skipped a little tiny bit. I'm going to do the hard version. Hark! The conductor beyond compare makes her grand entrance. The crowd can barely contain the excitement. Are your preparations complete, Maestro? Yes. Okay, yeah, the harder version is a bit unfair because some things popped up and expected you to do it instantly, and that was not possible. But I managed to complete it, so yay. Now we'll go to the store. It's out here, because I need to figure out how many, like, token things do we need to collect the other stuff that I can show off. So let's see, we need quite a lot. So I want the snowman. Donuts. There's a lot of stuff I want. Okay. So I need 26. And I have 5. So I need to do a few more of those. So we'll do that and we'll come back here. And then I will go to my apartment and I will show you the items. No. Okay, I just did the choir minigame one extra time because I counted 26 but I wasn't sure, so I've got 29 now, so hopefully I can get everything. So we get the tree, we're gonna get the snowman, we get the twinkle boxes which are presents, we can get one of the donuts, and we're gonna get the song. So I did calculate correctly, and I can also get more of these. So that leaves me with one token. So I'm gonna head back to my apartment and we will see the items in person, I guess. Okay, we are here. I still have all the decorations up from the last event. We'll do Christmas in this corner with that Christmas poster. Now I have to remember how to do things again. I believe it is social housing, indoor photos. There we go. So let's place the tree. Yes, I want to place the tree. Thank you, game. Oops. Sorry, that was a bit of a mistake. Okay. I will stand my tree in the corner of rooms, so... Oh. Oops. I don't know. There we go. How do we... Oh. I don't know how to do things. How do you... Ah, this thing. Okay. That's that. Oh, it's a teeny tiny little... Oops. Teeny tiny little snowman. Let's move you a little bit. Presents there like that. And this, oops, this is food and I can't use it, so I'm going to place it. And then I can just not place it. Oops. That, scroll up, there we go, you can sort of see what the donuts look like. Okay. So let's take a good look. Those are the presents, all the presents opened. I don't know if there were presents that aren't opened before, but they look nice as you expect it. And there's that little snowman guy, tiny version. We've got the tree, it's got chocobo and cactar and a moogle. That's quite nice to have, I think. I can't remember if the other years gave you items like this as well, and I just have never displayed them or shown them because I haven't always had a place to display things, so yeah. So there we go, that was the event. It was a lot of fun. So I apologise if this video is longer than I typically make them, but I was just trying to do something different by reading out all the text and stuff, so if you did like it, great. If you didn't, please tell me and I won't ever do it again. Okay, so thank you everyone for watching. I hope you all have a good Christmas, so Merry Christmas to you all. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, I just hope you're doing well and you have a good time if you happen to be seeing family or friends or, you know, whatever you may decide to do. So until the next time, goodbye and yeah, I'll see you then. Bye bye everyone!